Would you want me to tell you if I'm attracted to another person or not? I think I would.
Biggest fear about our future together.
Oh.
Welcome back to Where's My Coffee podcast. I am Perris.
I'm Georgia, and this is episode 16.
Do you know what today is?
What is today?
Today is National Young Inventors Day.
What?
Yes. Figured we start the show off.
Fit. Where did you get that information
from? Listen.
Google? The good interwebs?
Yeah, the good interwebs. Figured we start off with some...
Okay, it's the what day? Sorry?
National Young Inventors Day.
Have you ever invented something?
Have I? No. I have not. I thought I did, but I come to find out it was not an
already
original.
existed?
Yeah, it already existed.
They do say everything's already been done.
No, there's nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just adding to
So
it.
we were saying the same thing.
Yeah. But did you know
Oh, gosh.
that
Here we go.
Abby Fleck, shout out to Abby Fleck. She has a company called Makin' Bacon. Okay? So Abby was 8 years old when she noticed her parents struggle with soaking up baking fat after cooking. She realized that it might be easier to hang bacon while it cooks. That way, you wouldn't need paper towels and it would make the bacon healthier. She then worked with her father to design a microwave-safe dish that hangs bacon while it cooks. They patented her idea in 1993, and it landed a distribution deal with Walmart the following year. So that's our young inventor. I just wanted to...
That's pretty cool. I mean, that's kind of what the air fryer does these days anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, so
you
that's
really caught me off guard.
Yeah. That's some information for you.
Fun fact of the day.
Fun
Love
fact
that.
of the day. You learn something new every day, right?
You do.
Okay. I mean, technically, we are young.
I'm 30 now.
Oh,
no, I'm
gosh.
joking. I still feel young.
We are young, and we
are.
invented this platform. Where's my coffee?
We invented this podcast on a pre-invented platform.
Oh, what was that pre-invented platform?
A YouTube.
Wait, what?
What?
This is still our platform.
The platform... you wanted me to reference your old podcast that you did by yourself.
But I mean, this is technically a platform. It might be a network one day.
Yeah, I guess so. So, yeah, okay, sorry.
Oh, way to rain on my parade.
I yacked you,
Jeez.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's all right. But yeah, what's up?
I'm good. I just finished off a run for my High Rocks training. I've mentioned this before. And I got a blister. First time actually running a long distance, and I have a blister on my arch of my foot. So don't think these are the shoes I'm going to be able to wear for the competition, but we'll see.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my gosh.
My wife.
You can't do this two episodes in a row.
She is a dancer for how many years?
A long time.
And how many blisters have you gotten in your feet?
Oh, a lot. I'm not complaining that I can't continue. I kept running.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure you're I got a blister.
What did we end up doing? We did 5,000 meters.
5,000.
I don't know how to convert that to miles, but we did about 5,000 meters, which is a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't run. And I reckon it started at I would say 3.5 laps in. I could feel the arch of my foot right by the big toe.
It felt
Something
raw.
it was burning. It was stinging. I was either I'm getting pins and needles in my feet because my shoes are too tight, or a blister is forming. But I kept going. And then I continued the extra the 30 minutes after. So, yeah. What? Don't come for me thinking I'm complaining. I did a whole other workout after.
No, for sure. You know what? I just thought.
What?
The Lion King song.
I want to be the...
No. You want to go fast, go alone. There's the road. Off you go. When you were saying that you were running and felt the burning. But anyway, what's up, y'all? This is a long intro, but like I said, I just wanted to drop some knowledge on us, some fun facts.
Yes, absolutely.
But yeah.
So, purpose of today's episode, I thought it would be good, because last year we really only did maybe one or two question and answer sort of style podcast. So I feel like today is a good day to do some spicy questions.
Okay, let's do the spicy.
They range from, average Joe some would you rathers, a little bit of everything, but a little spicy, get you thinking. Obviously, these are our opinions. Not everyone's opinions need to be the same, but we will see what happens with them because some of them are very thought-provoking, shall we say.
I love that.
All right, I'll start with the first one.
Okay.
What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done to impress me?
That's a good one.
There's a lot. No, I'm joking. Could be corny.
Okay. All right. Like when we're driving and I need to get in front of a car because that car is clearly going slow or something like that.
I know what you're about to say.
I need to get off on the exit and I just put the pedal to the metal just a little bit. You know what I mean? Because we got a sporty car.
It's a GT. I wouldn't really say it's
I mean, yeah. And then I'll look over at you and be like, did that turn you on?
It does.
And you're like, no. And I'm just like, okay, all right.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Because I think you think it's like it's larger than life.
What?
And it's really for like maybe 3 seconds. It's not like you're going down the highway super fast. You're literally just like, and then that's it.
Yeah, well,
it's cute.
Okay,
I think
right.
if anything, the aftermath of you saying, did that impress you or did that turn you on? It makes me more like giddy and like, oh, that was cute.
What about you? Here we go.
I don't know if I can think of anything that's necessarily like embarrassing. I think there's like moments of like trying to impress, especially in like the early stages of like what I wore, what I look like those like very like surface level things.
Yeah.
But like the embarrassing, can you think of something? Because I can't think of anything.
Just pass.
Okay, pass. I got nothing. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
You know what it is? I impressed you without it being embarrassing. Ew, I hated that. I just said that.
So what's a deal breaker in a relationship that you thought you could tolerate, but you found out that you can't?
Dang, I feel like I tolerate a lot. I don't. Let me think on it. What's yours?
Mine would just be if you were just mean to people for nothing. Like if you just had
that's such a good one.
Yeah.
See, sometimes my brain just takes a second to think, and then when someone says something, I'm like, of course.
Yeah, like if you were just instinctively like rude or had an
I second
attitude,
that. Honestly, I second that.
No, but come up with your own. Like, no, we're not doing that.
I'm going to feed off that a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially like people in like waitressing, servicing.
Mm-hmm.
That is one specific where I'm like, there is no need to be rude to your server.
Yeah. Or for the server to be rude to you. Like it goes vice versa.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Something I thought I could tolerate, but I really can't.
Because there's been instances where like I've dated somebody and I was just like, you
moving weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna let this fade out.
I guess this is a little bit more general. I would say someone who doesn't like have that passion. It's like, I think that's something that you either have or you don't.
Yeah.
I think you can gain it, but at the end of the day, like if you continue life not having that passion for anything, like I think if I was to get into a relationship and I liked the person, what they did, who they were as a person, but they had no passion,
had no drive.
Yeah, I don't think I would be able to tolerate it.
Got it.
But like I would enter the relationship probably not thinking about it as much.
Yeah, exactly.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense, and that's a good one.
Only thing that comes to mind. But that's a hard one for me to answer for some reason. I don't know why.
Maybe you do tolerate a lot.
I do tolerate a lot.
I mean that's something we both do.
I know.
Tolerate a lot.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
No, it's a beautiful thing. It's
okay.
a beautiful thing.
Next question.
What you got?
Oh, this is a really good one. Would you want me to tell you if I'm attracted to another person or not? Or would you rather not know, basically?
Before, my answer would have been like
tell me everything. Their name, their height, their age, where they live.
In fact, years ago, it would have been hard to hear it. Like, you know what I mean? But now, I don't think it would still be like, oh, okay. But it just wouldn't faze me like it would before. I would still want you to feel comfortable with telling me like, Oh my gosh, look at
So
that.
you would want to
gentleman.
know rather than me keeping it in.
Yeah, because in my brain right
Every
now,
single person
all
I
I'm
would think that is
no,
attractive.
no. But like if we're out at lunch, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, and someone walks by and
Okay, so just so specific with the question though, someone I was attracted to, that to me is like you see them on the regular.
oh,
That's how I'm viewing it.
oh well that
Because I think if it's like if you find someone attractive, that would be like a stranger walking by. But
Yeah.
attracted to,
Oh,
I mean,
shice.
we can answer it either way, but that to me tells me that like there's
I
someone
like
in
the
the
ladder.
circle.
I like how the ladder. I like how the.
I feel like
question
that's
is.
a little bit more spicy.
So would I rather you tell me if you were attracted to someone?
that we knew.
See, then that's murky though,
It is
because you can be
still now.
you can be attracted to them. You can still be attracted to them, but it not like like all right, I'm clearly attracted to this person, but like I'm not.
Yeah,
There's
there's no romantic connection.
yeah, like, and I have a husband at home, so
Yeah.
like, you know what I
Right.
mean, or I'm just a loyal, but like I feel you can still be attracted to people.
So, but would you want me to tell you?
I would
or
want
would
you
rather
to.
not
I
know?
would want you to tell me if it got to a point where you were in fear that it would jeopardize, like it was going, it started to.
So what I'm
fester
really
up
hearing
something.
though is keep it to yourself.
Keep it to yeah.
Until it's going past the looks.
All right, you picked up what I put down.
Yeah. You were just like moving around it. I'm like,
because I wanted to, like, you know what I mean,
respect the space.
have dialogue. You know what I'm saying, but that is a good question.
I think I think similar, but then at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, I think actually, yeah, if they're in the friend group, I'd rather not know because like
Yeah,
I
'cause
think
that's
at the end of
weird.
the day, I trust you enough
Mm-hmm.
that it's okay to be attracted to somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like the step after that of like entertaining any sort of like flirty conversation.
Yeah.
That's when it's
Yeah.
like, oh, and you're attracted.
Yeah.
So it's like, don't even have those sort of type of conversations. So then, you know what I mean?
Yeah, see, now you opened up another door because I'm very observant. And
I think I would never tell you because of how observant you are, because
But-
you would create stories,
no-
even if that person was talking to me
okay,
and they were very like chill, but you're
Okay.
like, oh my God, they're flirting. She said she was attracted. Oh my God, this is bad. And you would have a whole dialogue.
all right, I'm gonna take it another
Okay,
level.
tell me.
You wouldn't even have to tell me because I'm so observant. I would be able to identify the sparkle in your eye if that person.
That tells me it's more than attracted though.
Okay, hold on. See now.
You a little passionate about this one?
No, I'm not passionate. I respect the dialogue. Let's say there was a gentleman that you were attracted to that was in our circle, whatever. Let's say you didn't tell me because you felt I'm just attracted to him, nothing
Yeah.
else.
Let's not open that can of worms.
Let's say we went to an event,
Okay.
and that gentleman was there because it's a friend group and everything, and I still don't know. Let's say you're talking to him. Me, and this might be, I don't know if this is possessive, toxic, misogynistic, or whatever.
Oh my
but
goodness.
just me being observant, I'm going to scope out you talking to this person. You know what I'm saying?
And look me up and down?
And no, not even look you up and down, but just pay attention to the small detail of how you're reacting, what your eyes,
Interesting.
because you'll be able to, there's a such thing as a spark in the eyes when you're talking. And it's prevalent in women.
You would
When
want me
women-
to tell you.
No.
Okay.
It doesn't change my original answer, but I'm saying even if you didn't tell me, I would probably know who it is based off your responses, based off the sparkle in your eyes. When
I see what you're saying.
I don't know, women, I just feel like just sometimes aren't able to hide the sparkle.
Please.
Y'all get a sparkle
Same
when y'all
as
find.
you.
Same as me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think
you
so.
have the floor.
No, absolutely, I would think so.
Think so? What?
Everything you said, I second down on my side too.
You think so?
Absolutely.
You're observant. I'm asking for the people. For
Please,
the people.
absolutely.
Okay.
Like point blank period. Like
All right.
that.
Cool. All right.
Conversation
Bet.
over.
So,
I'm joking.
so I think both of us are just
Don't tell me.
don't tell me, keep it to yourself until or unless.
Your brain's like, ooh, am I feeling the urge to like move past?
Make a move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Gotcha.
then we got some issues.
Yeah. All right. I like that. It's getting juicy, y'all. It's getting juicy. Okay. Who can stay silent longer challenge? You or me?
Me.
Absolutely not. Absolutely. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, me.
Absolutely
You
not.
think you?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, you're right.
You are a quiet individual, but I'm not allowed to be quiet around you. It's like if I'm quiet for too long, you are already.
Okay, so this is why I say me, because in this situation, knowing that we're like playing a little game of like who can be silent longer, I'm not going to be asking like, hey, you good? Everything okay? What you doing? Like, I won't be doing those little check-ins to fill the space of conversation.
This isn't. I don't think this isn't a game. We're not playing a game. It's just who can stay quiet the longest. Oh, it did say challenge. You're right. It did say challenge. My pardon self. Pardon self. Yeah, you're right. So you think that you
knowing it's a challenge, I'll be able to stay silent longer.
We're both stubborn too.
Well, no, I think it will get to the point where you just will let me win.
Me? Mm-hmm. Why?
Because you should. I'm joking. Do you know what I mean? You're like, oh, I'm not over this. So let's.
I don't know. I think you would break first.
We should try it and see how long. We'll time it. See how long.
All right. No. I'm up to it. To it. We'll update you guys next episode.
What is my most annoying habit, and how do you deal with it? Don't expose me.
No. Her most annoying habit is. All right. There's two of them.
Dang. Okay.
One, you do scratch your head. Don't say that one.
That's an anxiety tick. I'm stressed when I do that.
Sorry. Okay. It's not an annoying one.
Dang, that's like a stress tick of like when I'm anxious.
Wait
a
minute.
Annoyance?
No, because you do it when you're watching stuff too.
Yeah, because I'm like it's like when I'm like not thinking, I just like play with my hair.
It's not annoying to me. But I do have every time I check or catch you, I'm like, yo, babe, stop doing that.
I know.
Like,
I know I need to stop doing it.
All right. My bad.
Dang.
I will say the second one is annoying.
Oh, my God.
The second one is bad annoying. She has heavy feet.
Oh, yeah, I do.
We have wooden
I'm going to blame my
floors.
mother for that.
Oh, my God.
I feel bad for the people below us.
She walks on the heels or balls of your feet.
Heels.
The heels of her feet.
I lead with my heels. It's a better stride.
It irks my soul.
Sometimes the kitchen shakes. if the oven no. If the oven like sheet things that stay in there aren't like actually locked into their place, every time I walk past it goes and I have to open the oven and push them into the slot.
I only call her Georgia when I'm like up. Like,
he doesn't even have to say anything else. He just goes Georgia, and I'm like I'm moving and grooving. Like I'm on a mission.
But I'm like, yo, you are.
I just lead with my heels. Maybe it's a dancer thing. I know
No, it is. It is.
But my mom is very loud on her feet as well.
Really?
Yeah, she walks heavy on her feet. Yeah, big time.
You know what? Your dad walks on his tippy toes.
I don't know.
Like he's a silent walker.
Yes, he is a silent walker. I don't know if he's on his tippy toes, but he is quieter.
Yeah, when you do it, I'm just like, Georgia.
It's like you twitch.
And then I do this. Georgia, you better. Because it's
I got
so
one for
loud. Ooh, okay.
But yes, it is. I don't know I'm doing it, but then for me to get out of it, it feels so uncomfortable to walk.
And you do it when you're excited too?
Well, no, I do it when I'm rushing. I do it when I'm on a mission. Like if I like
walking from the kitchen to the couch.
Yeah, because I'm on a mission. I have my destination planned. If I'm just strolling, we're good. But if I'm going from point A to point B and I know what my point B is, I'm getting there with a stride.
I'd be like, Georgia, you're walking too loud.
I'm like, deal with it. You don't live below us. Sorry.
Because we used to be the unit on the lower floor.
I know.
And so I'm like, George, like,
you know how that feels. I know. I can't help it.
All right, that's fair. All right, I've not too much on George.
Jeez, you gave 2.
Hey, you said. So what's yours for me?
Where do you want me to begin?
Yeah, long list.
Annoying habit that you do, specifically.
Here it comes.
When you're playing the game, okay, you have your headphones on, and obviously life is still lifing. I still have questions to ask you. I still want to talk to you, The annoying habit is when you pretend that you know what I'm saying and that you're trying to have the conversation with me and it's time for you to respond and nothing comes back. So here I am thinking you're hearing what I'm saying, but you have no idea what I just said. I'm like, babe, and you go, what? And I'm like, and then I repeat it again. And then you do another what? And then you lift up your headphone and you look and you're like, what? I'm playing the game. And I'm like, Perris, can you pause it really quickly? I just need
and
to
I'm playing a battle royale. You can't
not
pause.
all the time.
Like,
not all the time. You've been playing
you
the
always,
basketball game a lot lately.
honestly, football. You always have the most questions when I'm playing Apex. Any other game, you leave me be. It's always when I'm in.
Maybe there's more of an issue with Apex because you don't hear what I say the first time, but you pretend. It's the annoying part is you pretending you're listening. See, I think
I try to multitask
because I don't mind you playing games. You play games as much as you want. Like that doesn't bother me at all. If you know that you can't hear the question I'm asking, all you need to say is, "Hey, babe, wait till this game's over," because then that makes me know that I can stop talking and not waste my breath thinking I'm gonna get a response.
Okay, hold on.
Does that make sense?
This is not fair.
Wait, how?
Because, and I'm crying because this is hilarious.
Am I making you upset?
Why don't you have grace in those moments? Why don't you?
No, but that is my grace. Just tell me that you're not gonna listen. Just more like.
Why don't you just say, my husband is on the game. He clearly has this issue where I talk to him. He doesn't really hear me. But you don't always
do it.
Why don't you pick your battles? Why is it like, and it's like crazy.
Juicy questions. Well, like Georgia and Perris arguing.
I have like noise cancellation headphones.
Yeah.
And I'm just like playing the game and I see her in peripherals and all I see is, and I'm like, she's not trying to have a conversation with me right now. Right. Like, and then you're like, babe, you hear me? Did you hear me? And I'm like,
I'm sorry.
Like, help me help you.
Yeah, you're right.
But
anyway, it's just the overline is don't pretend that you're hearing me.
Okay, fair.
It's when you respond, then I'm like, oh, he's listening. He's multitasking. But you're not. You're just trying to like.
She won't stop unless I answer her though.
Right, because I'm
it's
asking
not like
you a question.
You see what I'm saying? Like if I ignore her.
You don't have to ignore me. Or you have to be like,
what do I do, babe?
Babe, if you're on Apex and you can't pause and you're tapped out, because there's some times when you're just walking and you can listen.
Oh yeah, the other night I'm playing Apex with Toby. Shout out to Toby, and we jump from the ship, about to land, and she's like, "Oh babe, can you
turn the car on?
Turn the car on?
Heat the car up?
Heat the car up or something like that?" And I'm like. I literally just jumped into battle. Like she's like, oh, just pause it.
I was like, you're still on the ship. You've got 30 seconds.
Pause it. Like, and we were parked out back, so I had to go in the hallway.
I was getting ready.
Yeah.
Because it was really cold. I didn't want the car to be a cold start.
And you were fully dressed.
No, I was still getting ready. I was rushing.
Okay. All right. We dragged this along.
Anyway, next question.
Oh my gosh. That was absolutely funny.
That was really funny.
What's your biggest fear?
Okay. Why are you being so dramatic? I'm keeping that in.
Okay. What's your biggest fear about our future together?
Oh. I am a big I have big goals for us. And I think you don't really understand how big those goals are sometimes. Maybe you do.
I understand it, baby.
Okay.
I understand it.
And, they're pretty lavish and, and I think the biggest fear is that we don't get to those goals.
Fair enough.
That we fail.
Fair
Which
enough.
I feel like is a normal thing to fear.
Yeah, no, for sure. That is, oh my God.
But like specifically, like, yeah, I don't know, like everything that we've set as our goal. Mm-hmm. We've accomplished to a degree.
Yeah, to a degree, yeah.
So it's just like knowing like what that bigger picture looks like and visualizing, manifesting that. Mm-hmm. There is a fear that won't ever actually happen.
Got it.
Which is kind of scary because I really want it to happen.
Well, what I'm about to say is about to be even scarier. So,
okay, should I hold on? Should I have gone second?
My biggest fear is us having a family, and when our kids get old enough to understand, or old enough to understand the concept of death, and
Okay.
I die
Okay.
and I leave you guys, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh my
so
goodness.
that's my biggest fear is me, us not growing, like us
you
not
just
growing
leaving.
old. It's just me like transitioning before because of some
Tragedy.
natural cause.
That's so
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah. That literally, I'm not even.
Well, that's
being-
not going to happen.
You're right. You're right. It won't happen.
No, it won't.
No.
Wow, that really took a turn.
I mean, it kind of connects with what you said. She's like, yo, my biggest fear is just like we
We
accomplish
fail.
nothing. Like,
Become homeless. No, that's funny. Yikes. Okay.
I need my money. Like,
Give me my money. No, it's not all about
just
that.
give me my money.
Oh my god, that trend was so bizarre. You know what?
You failed us
That trend
again. We should have did it.
That trend.
Mm-hmm.
It went on so much longer than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, because it was successful.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. I didn't think it was so like weird that I didn't realize it would. Anyway,
And
whatever.
your parents were the perfect people to do it with.
What is one thing that you've learned from me that has changed your life? Nothing.
No, it's not even that. To stop holding your past against you,
Okay.
and not to
respect it.
say that you were all over these streets.
You're making it sound like it.
Yeah, but like, again, I'm about to use the word you think I use a lot. Jaded. You know, I was jaded.
Mm-hmm. Every time I'm still getting over my sickness, so every time I laugh, I need a cough. So it's really
Fair enough.
hard to like
Fair
laugh.
enough.
But
yeah,
keep
but
going.
you have taught me that. Like, it does
Yeah.
not. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Just like my past doesn't matter to you. Like, you could care less about my bad, but you know what I mean. So it kind of, and with that, it helped me to be present, helped me to just be focused on the life we're building, and not so much, you know. And that's helped in other areas too, because I'm the first to say, yo, my wife has taught me so much, just about, you know. Yeah,
Love that.
yeah.
Something that you have taught me. What?
This is probably the first time I'm hearing this.
Oh,
'Cause
that's depressing.
well, we don't.
No, you're gonna
I've
hear it.
never heard you say what I've taught you.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever.
Huh. Sorry.
What's that?
You know how I am with words.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so something that you have taught me is, so let me backtrack a little bit. The way that you are with your acting career and how like passionate and how like that drive of like, oh no, this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
That like energy or like that vibe or that like intensity behind it has like transferred onto me and how I do all the things. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because I look back at like dancing days. I know I didn't have it during that. Hence why I feel like me becoming a dancer and really trying to audition and like get successful through that never happened because I didn't fully absorb that trait yet. But I think me being in real estate and like, shoot, this year I really am diving in the deep end. I don't think I really would have done it if I hadn't absorbed that trait.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. No,
Oh
but
my
I feel
God.
you, babe. I feel you. I respect it. I love that. I
Oh
love that.
gosh. Can you tell he's corny and I just like can't with emotions? That's funny.
Now we getting here.
Oh god.
We getting
I'm
here.
scared.
What is the silliest argument that we've ever had?
Finish it.
But in hindsight, it was ridiculous.
I have two. You had two for the other one. I got two for this one.
Okay.
Okay, first one. Which one should I start with? First one, we had an argument.
And it was
About-
kind of
You don't know which one I'm going to say first.
okay. Fair.
We had an argument about the thermostat. So, as we all know, on a thermostat, not like a Nest, like the high tech ones, but just like the kind of more old school looking ones, you have the number on the left and the number on the right. The number on the left is the temperature that, oh crap, which one's which? The number on the left is the temperature in, I guess it's different on the thermostats. It might vary.
Yeah.
But either way, one number is that it's the temperature inside the house, and the other number is the temperature that you want it to be and stay at. Mm. I can't even remember what the argument was about.
The argument was...
it that you didn't understand that the moving temperature was where it needed to be?
Yeah.
Because you wanted to turn it...
I just wanted... It was during the summer,
yeah.
right? I think I wanted to cool the house down. Or turn the AC on.
Yes, that's what it was. Okay, yeah. So you wanted to turn it on, and you turned it down so low.
Yeah.
Like so low, like icicle
It was like
temperature.
60...
No, lower. You were like had it at 57. Like,
oh, wow.
Super cold.
Okay, 57.
And I was like, Perris, like, what do you... Like, no, like, it's already... I think it was already like 62 degrees in the house. Like, right. Comfortable. Like, we don't need to be doing 57. And you're like, but I just want it on. I'm like, yeah, but if you do it that low, it's going to stay on until it gets to 57.
Or until it gets back to 62.
No.
Oh, it's not.
No, if you set the thermostat to 57 and the house is at 62, the thermostat will continue to stay on until it's at 57.
Oh, got it. And at that point, I didn't get that concept.
You were just like, no, I just want to turn it on. I was like, yeah, but like, do it at like 60 so it only turns on for like a little bit, or like 61 just so it cracks on, but it's not like this dramatic drop. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like, and we literally went at it.
Yeah, it was...
Because he just like wouldn't accept that, like, you know what it was looking at now? I think you didn't like the idea that I didn't want the air on. Yeah. So you thought I was making this like thing that it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was so stupid.
Yeah,
it was so
ridiculous. Because the argument, we weren't even arguing about air conditioning anymore.
Yeah.
It was just like, I felt less than, because I felt like an idiot. Like, I knew I was wrong,
didn't know
but
yet.
I was like, I'm here, so I just got to ride it out. But I felt like she's trying to make me look stupid right now.
Which I wasn't. I was just like, how are you not comprehending?
Yeah,
anyway.
because you looked at me, you were like, no, and you didn't like how I was looking at you. Like, I looked at you like, and you were like, why are you looking at me like that, or something like that? And then it was
funny.
Crazy. It was crazy.
The second one was another number thing, I guess you could say.
That might have been funny though. I don't think
this was funny. We didn't argue, but it was like it was more like a bicker.
Yeah, because I was trying to understand the concept of how heat works.
We haven't told the story yet.
Oh, okay. Oh, duh. Okay, got it.
So we had microwave burritos from Trader Joe's. They were really good. Anyway, and
guys, I promise I'm not dumb. I swear I'm not. I have dumb moments sometimes, but overall, I'm really an intelligent man. Like, I promise.
So they were individually wrapped, and on the packet, obviously, it tells you what the cook time is. So I was like, oh, just do it together. Okay. And I was like, but put it on for longer.
I think you said like
I
said, put it on for like 2:30.
Yeah, whatever it was. Like I just said put it on for longer because there's more in there.
Double the time.
Yeah, basically double the time because there's more in there. There's more like mass to heat up. And I don't even... Your argument was that it's going to heat up no matter what in the time that it's given. But not like comprehending that like when you have more in there, it's going to take more energy to heat everything up.
And then I said, how does the microwave know that?
Yes. This episode is crazy. Every time I laugh, I want to cough. I'm so sorry. I'm going to try and cut them all out, but some of them might be crazy, so I apologize in advance. But
I think I said...
that was when the bickering started, when you said, how does the microwave know that? And I said, it doesn't. That's why you need to put more time on the microwave so that it can actually warm it all up.
I was like, wait, is there a weighted system in there? Like, how does it know that there's two burritos? Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. We haven't had a bicker like that since.
Oh my gosh, so funny. You just know better now. You just know when I'm coming for you, you know, just to be like, oh, she's probably right. Maybe I should just listen.
Oh my God. Now it's to the point now where I'll say something and she immediately feels the need to fact check it.
Okay. All right. We're not talking about things that annoy you. Are you blinking twice for help? Is that what you're doing right now? Okay.
my God.
Go. What you got?
Okay.
Oh, you're just agreeing that those two.
Yeah, I think because
Would you add? Honestly, those are probably the
Yeah,
craziest.
those are those were the. I mean,
We could get real deep.
we could get real deep, but we're not gonna do that because
No, we
that's
don't.
just
That's
incriminating me.
another
That's
day.
embarrassing. I will never. Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Maybe one day when we get real and raw.
Yeah.
We have a real following.
Yeah,
And
nah,
people want to hear the
facts.
stories.
Would you rather never argue again but always disagree, or argue all the time but always get your way?
I don't know. That's a hard one. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Because I think there's layers to this, right? Because if you always get your way, then I don't think you are growing as a human.
Fair.
Do you know what I mean?
Fair.
Like sometimes you need to be checked, and sometimes like your way isn't always the right way.
Fair.
But then I don't think always disagreeing is healthy too.
Exactly.
So it's like, do you want like a toxic relationship, or do you want to not grow as a human being? That's like where I'm looking at it.
They're both toxic.
Well, yes, in theory, they are both toxic, 100%. I think I would rather not argue. Because I think in itself, hear me out though, because
Okay,
to
sorry.
argue all the time and to also not grow as a human, like I feel like that's a double kill. Because like, you don't need to be arguing all the time.
No, for sure, but yeah.
The other one is just never argue.
The way I look at it is I feel like arguing is what?
Wait, never argue and always disagree.
Never argue, always disagree, or argue and get your way.
See, I think the first one, because I feel like we almost do that. We don't really argue, we just disagree.
See, but I'm always here for the conversation, the debate, the argument. I feel like arguing.
But you would always get your way?
Let me land real quick.
Okay.
I feel like arguing is healthy. It has its growth. There's growth in arguing.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And the get your way part, I feel like it may switch off. You may get your way sometimes. I may get my way.
No, but that's the point. Like
what?
you're accepting that way for you. So you're always disagreeing or you're always getting your way.
And I feel the lack of arguments and always disagreeing, I don't like what that looks like.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So if I had to choose,
I don't know. I go back and forth.
yeah, this is a hard one to answer.
It is a
just
hard
straight
one.
up.
I feel like there's no like good.
Because if we're not arguing but we disagree all the time, I feel like we don't like each other.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
But if you're always arguing and then
arguing-
come to a resolution.
And get
Yeah,
the
true.
way.
Ooh.
So that's what I'm saying. I feel like
The second one.
but
Yeah.
always get your way. I feel like
I'm convinced.
the always get your way part sounds negative, but it's like
It is what it is.
I look at it as you may get your way one time, I may get mine. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. I
So-
hear that. All right. Cool. I feel like that's a very open.
An argument could be, it don't have to be loud shouting. It could just
True.
be
Bicker.
a bicker debate. You know what I mean? But yeah, so
Yeah. Okay. If you were asked to switch your phone for a day, would you do it?
yes,
Why'd you say it like that?
absolutely.
I would too.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to hide.
I got a couple things to hide, but
I know what they are.
I don't.
So they're not. You don't need to hide them because I know what they are.
But yeah, I was just telling somebody, I was like, Georgia will just pick up my phone and she's like, oh, let me look something up and just grab my phone.
It actually blows my mind that there are long-term relationships out there that don't have that sense of trust and just like commitment that like there is nothing that I can hide from you that will make you not like me or like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I get it, but like I know your password. I know all your passwords to everything.
Yeah, true.
Email, like computer.
And likewise.
Oh yeah, likewise. It goes both ways. And I think if that's the other thing, I think if you have one person's details, they respectfully should have yours because that's a little sus if they don't.
No, for sure.
I have your location on.
Yeah.
Not because I'm weird about it, just because I want to know, like, oh, Perris's
I'm on
clearly
the
at the
road a
shop.
lot,
I
yeah.
can't call him.
Yeah.
Or, oh, he's on a highway. He's in the car. Let me call him.
Yeah.
Just little things
Yeah.
like that.
No,
Like,
for
I'm
sure.
not, I don't do it to like be like, oh, where is he now? You know,
No,
it's
you're not
literally
that-
just out of curiosity.
No. But I will say in contrary, let me be a devil's advocate.
Okay.
There are people who are in long-term relationships and committed relationships who still have the belief of we are still two individual people, and there should
I still have that belief though.
yeah, but the level of privacy
But
that
what-
is still owed. Like I know people who are like, these are my possessions. This is I
You know-
still have.
Sorry, can you continue? Sorry.
It is my right to have some sort of privacy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Privacy is still a thing that we.
Yeah.
It's a-
So
it's a
I hear
thing
what
that
you're
we all have,
saying.
yeah.
But when it comes to the phone, I respectfully give you the privacy of not like going to your messages and looking through your text messages.
For sure.
I just, like, if I had the phone, I would use it as if it's my phone. Like, I wouldn't be
do that.
snooping.
You do that.
Yeah,
You
well,
use it as if it's your phone.
Right. Well,
And
that's what I'm saying.
I've
So
never.
that's why I don't think
yeah.
there should be an issue with it, because it's like, if you were to switch phones, if you do have each other's passcodes, whatever it is, it's like you have it to have it, not necessarily to snoop.
We just met the right people. You and I. We met the right person.
So
you know what I'm
you
saying?
think there are people out there that really will not give their passcode to their significant other?
It's not that they.
I know
wouldn't.
we've kind of gone off the question a little
No, but
bit.
this is. I love this dialogue. No, It's not that they wouldn't, but there are relationships where it's like, I'm not even going to ask you for your passcode because I don't want you asking me for mine.
But, like, why
may-
not? The privacy?
The privacy.
See, I don't know.
We still, babe, like, okay, let's say we came into this relationship and we didn't ask for each other's passcodes. We didn't ask for each other's PIN numbers to our phones. And
You
stuff
don't think
like
that would be weird?
No, because this is the first relationship where I've done that.
But look how those ones ended out.
But that's what I'm saying. We just met the right person, and we're just open. And again,
Yeah.
that's kind of we've yeah, girl. Like I know
I
that's
just
normal.
prefer it to be that way. So I don't know. I feel like it will create like the secrecy of like, I need privacy from what?
You got to think too. Well, that's our human right. Privacy is our
No, I
human
get
right.
that, but like
You-
it goes back to, okay, you're saying privacy.
Yeah.
I will give you privacy on your phone, knowing that dang well I'm
But
not going to be
baby,
snooping.
You can't. You
Like,
can't
I just
give
wanna-
me privacy. Privacy is something I have.
No,
I give you.
But I feel like the privacy is to not go into your text messages or your emails. Like, when I grab your phone, it's because I'm going to look something up on the internet real quick and my phone's somewhere else, so I just grab it and I just do it.
we grant each other the trust.
But that's what I'm saying. Shouldn't all relationships have that?
Some may have trust, but two things can exist at once. I can
Yeah.
trust you, you can trust me, but I still want
Privacy.
a level of privacy.
Yeah.
Not because
I don't know if I would like you saying, you can't have my phone. That would cause red flags for me, I think.
No, no. It's not that I'm saying you can't have my phone.
No.
But if
I'm
you say
hypothetically,
yes,
if you
but what I'm saying is there are relationships where it's like, hey, can I see your phone? Yeah. What you need it for? Just that. What do you need it for? You owe that person a reason why you want to see. There are people, baby, that don't have joint accounts.
yeah, that's more
You know-
a marriage thing. But yeah,
Yeah, but still within marriage,
people still don't as
people
well.
still don't do
Yeah.
the whole sharing of the passcodes.
I guess everyone's different.
I'm gonna be honest. Mom, Dad, I don't know when y'all were married, did y'all go through each other's, you know what I'm saying? Was it a thing where you picked up each other's phones? You know what I
It was
mean?
different back then. Phones were very different.
Well, flip. Oh yeah, because there was no pack. Well, there was.
I mean, no. The holding of text messages, that was, sorry to,
No, it wasn't.
they had phones, but texting,
I'm talking about marriage, not like when I would yeah.
Oh,
like
okay, I see what you're
when you know what I mean.
I thought you meant like when they were dating.
no.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying. I just like, I basically, I'm putting myself in the shoe of, if you were to be like, no, how would I feel? I don't think I would like it.
I'm gonna say this. I was dating a young lady who I held her phone too long. She was showing me something, right?
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh,
And
let
she
me
got a little
see.
anxious.
Let me see." Because she saw.
You used to do that with my phone.
What?
Back when we started dating, you would grab my phone. You'd be like, "Let me see that," and you'd grab the phone and you would hold it.
Oh yeah. To see how you would get.
Oh my god!
No,
Now
that's
that I'm realizing.
hold
No.
on.
Sorry.
Let's breathe. Because I think you're conflating two different things.
Conflicting.
No, not conflicting. Conflating.
Conflating. Is that a word? Hey Siri.
Combine. Conflate to combine.
Okay.
Oh gosh. See y'all. See.
He fact checked and conflating is a word. I do
Yeah,
apologize.
Conflating is a word.
Clearly, my vocabulary is not as strong as I thought.
You're conflating two different things. So what I'm saying is, I was dating a young lady. An unknown number kept calling her.
Okay.
So we were like, "Who's this number?"
Right.
So I said, "Here, let me have your phone. Let me try to call this number." And
She was acting as if she was like annoyed by the number calling her.
yeah, but she was like, and I was like, "Huh, what is it?" And she was like, "Give me my phone." And it was like a switch. I was like,
Oi.
"Here you go. Take your phone." Like,
Yeah.
my bad. But with you, and I think it's because of that, I just wanted to see
How I would react.
Yeah, how would you?
That's
you know
so
what
funny.
I mean?
I didn't
And
even realize.
yeah,
But now
so-
that you're saying this story, I'm like,
Yeah.
you did grab my phone and vibe me out when you was holding it. I'm like, I don't care.
yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. So, yeah.
Is it my turn or your turn?
I think it's your turn, mamas.
No,
it's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of phones, would you rather go a month without seeing me or a month without texting me?
A month without
This is
seeing
tricky.
you, because I could text you.
What?
Yeah, because
Really?
I
Explain yourself.
could you imagine us not talking for a whole month?
See, I think you're looking at these questions differently.
Okay,
than
but
I
then
am.
again, it just says texting,
It
so
just
we
says
could call.
texting. We could call and we could talk. Or am I finding loopholes within the
I
questions?
think you're finding loopholes. This is assuming that you're distant.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Because why would you care if you can text or not if you can be with each other?
True. All right. I won't find loopholes. So
I
you
think
said
I think I'd rather be away from him a month because I can still communicate with you. I can still FaceTime you. I can still call you. I can still text you.
you'd rather not see me for a month
Or not text you.
or not text me. If I don't see you for a month, I can text you. If I can't text you, am I still seeing you?
See, that's the loophole.
Is that a loophole? Because how?
Well, not
how,
a loophole. That's like a part of the question that they don't really allow you to think about. Because I still want to communicate with you if I can't see you.
But if I can't communicate with you,
Can
am
I
not
see you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Dang it. That question is annoying then. now
Yeah,
I think
that is
about it.
annoying. Because it's
I'm
like,
assuming that you're not seeing each other regardless. One is you're not seeing them for a month. One is you're not seeing them and you can't text.
well, what kind of question? Okay, all right. Well, I'll. All right, yeah. I'd rather not.
Yeah.
I'll go a month without seeing
You'd want
you.
the communication.
I would want the communication because I was just gonna be
It'll
like,
just be like a long distance relationship at that
all
point.
right, yeah, okay.
But yeah, you're right. I know what you mean. Because it's
Yeah.
like if I can't text you, that's fine. I'll just see you. Actually,
Exactly.
you're so right. We're like adding an extra layer to it by saying that you're not seeing them. I would rather just not text you.
That's what I would go with.
Sorry.
I'd rather see you.
I rewind, delete. I'd rather just not text you and I just see you.
Well, then this question's not challenging. Then
You're so right.
what do we do?
Wait,
So wait, like,
do we
yeah.
really have a podcast?
Yeah, like that. No, I'm saying the question itself is not a challenging question.
Yeah.
If it's
Well, no, people may not see each other every day, so then they're like, I can't text you. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. We're on the same
Wow,
page there.
that's a simple question.
I know
but
we
it's-
really
yeah.
we took that real too deep. Would you rather date me in the past or date me in the future?
I'm dating you in the past.
You don't like who I am today?
No,
Or the future?
No, because I've dated you in the past. I've already dated your past.
So you
If I
don't
didn't date your past, we wouldn't be here now.
Okay.
I would be more fearful to date you in the future because I wouldn't know the woman that you would be in the future. So I rather date you in the past because I'm familiar with
And
that.
you know it's successful.
I know it's successful. Dating you in the future would be like, oh, I don't know what.
She's a lot to handle.
I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? So how would you?
I think I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Only because I think who we are today and who we are in the future, that's happening because of how we're growing together. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, if I was to date you in the future, you may not actually like who I am in the future from your current time. Does that make sense?
Or vice versa.
Or vice versa.
We don't know who we are in the future.
Yeah.
We don't know where we're going to be in the future.
Yeah. So I think past, because I know it's successful and I would want it to work out because I don't want it to change. Does that make sense?
I would go past. I would go past.
Yeah. I agree.
You a cool girl and you pass.
You know what? Thanks. All right, you go.
Is there anything about our relationship that you think other couples wouldn't understand? There's so much.
There's so much.
We've even told people.
How controversial do you want me to go? Okay, that's a no.
No, and the look on their faces, they were like, "You guys do what?"
What are you referring to?
Australia.
What do we do?
We were chatting with Britt and Lara.
Oh.
And they were like, "What?"
I feel like we spoke about this on the podcast already.
You briefly said it, but I mean, if you wanna,
you say that one.
Word?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't care.
Okay.
I feel like we spoke about it already. Why are you being weird?
It's your question to.
We both have to answer it.
Yeah, but you gotta answer it first, though.
You don't want to say it.
You gotta answer it first.
But that wasn't what my response was gonna be.
Oh, okay.
I guess it could be because I know what. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Do you want me to say it?
Oh, you say it because I had another thing in mind too.
So something that we do that I probably a lot of relationships don't do, and we found out when we were in Australia, is I feel so strange saying this. We don't have limits in our privacy, essentially.
Yeah.
Going to the bathroom, doing all of our business, door
wide open.
We don't care.
Yeah.
And that blew people's minds.
Now, there might be couples out there who are listening that are like, oh, we do that too.
Mm-hmm.
But it was news to us that there are
they're
people
like,
out there
you do everything
in
front of each other? I'm like, yeah.
But they were like, at the concept of us, they were just like.
That's gross.
They were taken aback. They were like, oh my God. Like,
yeah.
What? And I'm just like.
We have spoken about this because I've got deja vu right now.
Well, no, you did say, you were like, there's nothing that we don't do.
Yeah.
You know, like whether it's stillness or going to the bathroom with the door.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was
because at the end of the day, like everyone poops and pees.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the way of life.
Yeah.
And if you're not, you should see a doctor. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So knowing it's a natural way of life, why are we feeling like we need to hide that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
We'll have full-blown conversations.
Absolutely. Brush our teeth, all the above.
Yeah, everything. Like
am I exposing too much?
No, I remember asking you, I was like, when did we start doing that?
Oh, that's a great question. It took a little bit to get to that point, I feel like.
But I just don't remember when it first happened. Cause
we would have still been in Pittsburgh in college when it did happen.
Yeah.
We probably were a couple months in dating.
Probably, yeah.
It took a second.
Yeah.
I think it definitely started with like just peeing in front of each other, getting used to that vibe. And then we just were like, oh. No.
I was one of the guys, you know, who generally don't believe women do number twos. And you were just like, no, I go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to hide that. Like, I am a human.
Yes.
So, yeah. I think my answer is... So, I think all but one person maybe understands it, and that's Pepsi. Just like our communication dynamics sometimes. And sometimes my responses to you may come off like I'm being extremely...
Well, no, if anything, I don't think she does fully, because she'll be like, don't be mean to Georgia. Or is she being funny?
She's being funny because now she knows that, oh, that's...
No, but even just, still, like she still makes. No,
that's she's joking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the thing people do. Hey, don't talk to my sister like that. But like she's like, it's all playful.
Okay.
But I think she's really kind of the only one who like just because she's been around us a lot. Like, you know what I mean? But it may, sometimes I might come off as if I'm being an a-hole to her, like my tone, but it's just, that's just
And
our
you know what
dynamic.
it
And
is
I'm not
as well.
even, I'm not being malice and anything. It's just,
I think me being Australian, our level, for once, I toned back my sarcasm
facts.
so much moving to America because I didn't realize it was people didn't really, people were offended by the sarcasm. And my dad made the comment like, hey, be careful how much you do sarcasm because Americans are sensitive. That was like kind of what he said. I was like, okay, whatever. But yeah, no, I definitely toned down the sarcasm. And to this day, I feel like I barely am sarcastic. Like I'll go back with Brittany and Lara and they're like, you know, still being themselves with the sarcasm. And I like catch myself of like not doing it anymore. You know what I mean? So I think because I've got that ingrained, that like, what is, I don't even know what
That
the
grit.
banter is,
Yeah,
but just like
it's
the type of banter to me,
yeah.
you know,
So like you're just saying, so when
I'm not
do
so sensitive.
come off, but you do play into it sometimes.
Oh, absolutely.
Whenever we're around people like family or something, and I may say something slick, and you'd be like, and they'd be like, "Don't talk to Joe." You'd be like, "Oh my gosh, like I know he's such a."
But that's my
And
sarcasm.
I'm just like, bruh.
That's
like,
my
don't act
sarcasm
like-
coming out. Oh my god!
Don't act
I
like
play
that's not
victim.
our dynamic. Facts.
It's fun.
Well, that was fun.
Would you say those were pretty juicy questions?
Yeah,
I think they were good
They
range.
sparked a lot of good dialogue.
Yeah,
a
agreed.
lot of good dialogue, and I think it's pretty dope for us to do it every now and then for sure.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Before we conclude, I do want to send. We want to send our love, our support, our condolences, and just prayers to everyone affected in LA right now due to the fires. I've reached out to quite a bit of my friends who are in LA.
It's crazy what's going on there.
Yeah, it's devastating, and I didn't want us to go without, you know, sending our thoughts and good energy
Yeah.
to those.
I will say it's quite a beautiful thing watching the LA community come together to help support, not even just the LA community. I guess it travels further than that.
Yeah.
It's quite special, and for such a disaster, tragedy, like you have to in these moments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like push all feelings, morals, thoughts behind, and just like do what's humane.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. And lastly, this episode is dedicated to my beautiful niece, Genesis Nala Drew. She transitioned, grew her wings, and she is now with the Lord. So I just wanted to say that before we also concluded as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. See you guys next time.
Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.